Hello, welcome to a new video. My name is Halima and thank you for joining me on this particular video. Today we are going to be doing something different and I'd love to call it a podcast, though not a podcast, but the conversations we are going to be having would be looking like a podcast, and there is a surprise. I'm here with my baby. The only difference is that you will not be seeing his face, but you'll be hearing his voice. For as many of you that have been watching my videos, I want to believe you've caught him on one of my videos if you've actually been watching my videos, and if you've not, sorry. So thank you for joining us. If you are new here, kindly hit the subscribe button, like, share and comment. And yeah, today, from the title of the video, we're going to be having random conversations ranging from marriage, life, and everything. Not really everything, but things that we can actually talk about at this moment. And yes, so let's get right into it. Babe, thank you so much for joining me. I am so happy that you are here. I mean, most of the times whenever we are having conversations, I would only say from my own point of view, and as a lady, most times the stereotype in a way, it's like, oh, ladies talk from emotions and then guys are more logical. So for the purpose of this video, I am going to be calling your full name Jeremiah. Thank you so much for, or Jerry, whatever comes out of my mouth. So let's hear your beautiful deep voice.
You're welcome. And I'm also glad that I could feature in your podcast.
Podcast indeed. But first of all, what do you think about like my videos? I feel like, I know you don't really watch my videos too. Maybe I would have made like 7-8 videos and then it would have piled up, and before you watch it, it's like, I don't know, Sha. Well, what do you think about my videos?
They are nice.
Okay.
They are a way of you showing yourself to the world without actually forcing yourself on them.
Yeah.
So, as you said, it's a lifestyle podcast.
But do you actually enjoy the videos whenever you watch them?
Yes, they are nice. They are very good. It's just that I pick interest in other things
than lifestyle vlogs.
Yes.
I mean, he's a dream lord. As if he will call himself a fitness enthusiast. Enthusiast. Okay. So yeah, first question is like, how soon do you think, like in a relationship, right? How soon do you think you can take your partner to your parents, like to meet your parents? How soon?
Well, for me, I would not attach a timeline to things like that. It depends on the level of intimacy and readiness between the two of you, because I take it that when you are taking someone to your parents, it means you are ready and willing to go the next step.
Okay.
So I believe everyone has different timeline. Some people it could be 3 months in, some people it could be the first 2 months. Some it will take years, depending on how they see their partner fit to spend the rest of their life with them.
Yeah. So in a situation where, I feel like I'm asking more questions, but I'm gonna answer it, Sha. But in a situations where after you've dated your partner for, let's say, 5 years, and then you are like, oh, okay, I'm ready to take it to the next level, and then you take your partner to your parents or to your family, and they're like, oh, I don't like this person. What then happens? Because that's why I feel a lot of people that respect the opinions of their family, it's kind of advisable to take like your partners to them at the early stage of your relationship, to be sure that, oh, okay, there's no, if at all there's any possibility, it's something that can end. I mean, people that takes their family opinion to heart. So, but I don't know, I'm still asking, in a case where after dating this partner, based on how you feel now, for like 5 years and more, and after taking them to your family because you are ready, and they're like, oh, I don't like this particular person, what then happens?
Well, everyone has different ways to which they solve or describe the problem, depending on experience, number one. So from what you are saying now, someone that has had that experience before who wants to take the partner at an early stage. But for someone like me, it's quite a different ballgame. As I listen carefully to my parents and their opinion.
Okay, you actually listen to their opinion.
What I mean is I put out here to listen to what type of person they like and all those kind of things.
Okay, so if you are dating a lady that you feel your parents will like.
Well, one thing I know is what I like, my parents like.
Okay.
And again, love can make you blind at times.
So when you say love is blind?
Love is blind to a certain level.
Okay.
Yes. Especially on your first ride.
On your first love, actually. Is that Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, now.
Okay.
Since I said love is blind, I don't want to say love again. So that's why I say on your first ride.
Okay.
It could be bumpy. You could just be having a very massive crush.
Yeah.
Thinking it is love. You understand?
So that's not love anymore. If you're having a crush, because it's no longer, there's no long term. So will you now say that's love? Because the moment you say you'll be having a crush thinking it is love, then it is no longer love. Because why are you thinking it is love when it is not love?
The crush is majorly, from the definition I know, crush is majorly an affection you have for someone, but you do not push further.
Okay, I don't have a dictionary, so I cannot.
That's what I feel like a crush is on. A crush is you have feelings for someone, but you do not approach the person. Do you understand? So
but a lot of people that they will be like, I had a crush on my partner, and that was how we started.
We are saying the same thing.
Yes, but you said that crush is when you don't pursue.
Yes, crush. You have a crush when you have not pursued.
Okay.
When you now pursue, it's no
longer a crush. Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
On someone, majorly from general view, you have a crush on someone that you have not told or that is not aware of how you feel about the person.
Okay.
So if you now push further, it's no longer a crush.
So now will we say we've answered the question on how soon should you take your partner?
I was just trying to highlight how love can be blind.
Okay.
You can have a crush on someone, and because you guys got into a relationship, you have that love bomb in your head.
Okay.
But the person might not be the right person for you. But because that's your first experience. When you are driving a car for the first time, especially a car that you love, there's high chances you might get into an accident.
Okay.
Do you understand where I'm coming from? Yeah. So about the how soon, there are so many factors surrounding it. Experience, number one. From what you said, it's a different point of experience where someone has dated a girl for long, then taking out to the parents disagree.
Yes.
That's one. Then two, the experience I'm talking about is from taking a girl at an early stage and taking multiple girls to your parents. Your parents will get tired of if after a month or two you take the girl and then you discover that
and then another time you're bringing in another person.
Yes. Do you understand? So it depends on the experience. But what I'm trying to say from my personal experience, I look at what my parents watch out for in a girl. I think everybody does that. Even a girl wants someone that, even if the man is not exactly what they want, but there's a way she can present it.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
I mean, you package him.
Yes. Do you understand that? So there's that angle to it. I am of the opinion that yes, if my girl is a type that doesn't call, and my parents want a girl that at least will not take the son away from the family, I can try and chip it to her, talk to her about it. So
in the long run, how soon is whenever you feel you are ready in your own perspective?
As I said, like I said before, I don't put timeline to it.
Okay. Whenever you feel it is right for you, that's what you are saying.
The situation surrounding it.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, because I want us to wrap it up in that.
You have not graduated. You are taking again and saying this is where I want to marry. It doesn't really make sense. Although some people do it. Depending on if you are from a wealthy home, you can easily do it. But you know that you still have to leave school and build your life first. And carrying a girl to show your parents that you want to marry is a different ball game.
Sure.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So depending, maybe right now as I'm done with school and all, maybe the approach can be different.
And the way they receive.
The way they receive is different. Yes. Do you understand?
Yeah, for me though, I am talking from like a personal point of view, right?
Yeah.
I think for me to take my partner to my parents would be when we are actually ready to get married. Now, when I mean actually ready to get married, like, I don't think I want to take two partners to my parents. I mean, it's not a bad thing, because most times they said a broken engagement is better than a broken marriage. But I would want to be sure that this is the person I am going to be getting married to before making that particular move. So now, since we're talking about marriage, what do you think about grooms that cry on their wedding day?
Different personalities. Okay.
For me though, I don't see anything bad. But I don't think I want my groom to cry on our wedding day. I don't think so.
Like I said, different personalities. The reason why someone cries are two things: extreme pain or extreme joy. So some people don't know how to control their emotions.
And it's not a bad thing for men to actually show emotions. I am a very big supporter and advocate of men that show their emotions even through tears. But actually, I don't want my man to show his emotions in the public.
So how are you
No, I mean in public. I don't want my man. But any man that I see crying in public, I would never, ever judge that particular person. I would never.
Everybody has different way of showing emotions.
Yeah.
Some people can be hyperactive. Some people can be very emotional and drawn in. And so it depends. For me now, there are times when I wish I could cry so I can show what I'm feeling.
Baby, don't cry.
No. What
Have I ever seen any tears on your eye?
No. You put on some acts that can drive me crazy.
You don't have to put this. You don't have to put it out here.
Everybody knows that women that love you must behave like a witch now.
Are you serious?
Yes, all men can testify to that.
Okay.
And women that care about you can be so annoying at times.
So I'm annoying.
That's one of the qualities of a girl that loves you.
Okay, no wahala. Do you think, between the both of us, right, who do you think is more introverted?
I don't know.
Okay, what do you think? Do you think we are both introverts or extroverts?
I can't be the judge of it. I don't know. Because yes, I can be social, but I think I have a circle within where I can be social. Be my line of work or what I do. So, but for you, I don't know. You sometimes you look like an introvert because you like staying indoors, but then you know every single news. Well, I think that's the attribute of an introvert. But you are not an introvert. You are a medium extrovert.
I think they call them ambiverts. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Although me personally, I feel like I'm an introvert to the core. Like, I'm actually an introvert. I can't even... And I feel you're also an introvert. The only difference is that we just both have our small circles that we communicate within. When we go out, babe, I don't know. I feel we should narrow this introvert whatever to when we go out. When we go out, who is more social? Like, who talks to people more? Let's assume the both of us are going out, right? Or like, let's say we're on a table, or let's say, I don't think we've really had more. Okay, now let's use an example of when I met your brother and his girlfriend. I mean, I know you are close to your brother, right? I don't know, it's kind of weird. Okay, so let's say you are the one close to them, and then me, I'm not close to anybody on that table. Who do you think was more social between the both of us?
Me, of course.
Would you say because you were close to your brother, that was why you were more social?
I feel yes. Based on my kind of work, I've learned to be more open.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I could relate with people easily. I know how to just come out there more than you.
So that's where we're coming from. Okay. Because when you say you don't know, now I want to believe that you've met one or two of my people.
Yes.
For example, now, like when we're doing my matric, my uncle.
Yes.
And even like, I don't think you've met my friends, but even with gifts, like my roommates now.
Yes.
when we are together, like the three of us, who speaks more?
You and Gift are very close. You can't use that to judge. You and Gift are too close to use that to judge. But then, I don't get lost in the conversation when you guys are talking.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way. So,
but when you're talking with your own guys, I can just be so
majorly quiet.
I don't like talking. And if I talk, I feel like I'm a very shy person. Not I feel like, I'm a very shy person. And I feel like I'm still shy around you.
Yeah.
Do you
shy,
agree?
Being shy is your what do you call it?
I don't know, don't give it a name.
Okay.
There's this particular question. I mean, I don't think I would want to say we are like the perfect judge to answer questions like this.
Okay.
But it's something I've been saying, I want to talk about. And I don't want to make it like a full video. Do you understand? I mean, it's possible to make a full video. But because I don't want to be a judge, and because I've not been in that position, I'm not yet married, I don't know how it works and everything. Okay. So I kind of want to take a step back. And I'm like, okay, this is an opportunity to actually talk about it.
Okay.
And it's Marital Rape. I don't want to pronounce the word because of YouTube. I don't know if they flag words like that. Okay. So Marital Rape. So what do you think about marital? Should we call it force? Let's use the word force.
Okay.
So now, a lot of women.
Okay.
I think I went online to check.
Okay.
And they were like, oh, if you are married, there's nothing like marital force. Like the Lord do not punish husbands that have intimacy with their wife without their consent. There's no I've not seen it anywhere. Now just let me narrow it down to Nigeria laws. I've not seen it anywhere that the law punishes a man for having intimacy with his wife without her consent.
Okay.
But would you say there is marital force?
Well, coming from one angle, there is. Now, handling or controlling by the law is another thing.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Just like saying a woman taking her husband's money without his permission. Are we going to target marital theft? Do you understand where I'm coming from now?
Yeah.
Or the man taking money from his. Normally, you can say, okay, she stole my money and all that, but I don't see it as when you take that same matter to the courts and they will charge the person as normal theft. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Or robbery or burglary. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
If the husband locks the door on the wife, or a wife locks the door on the husband, and the husband has spare key or broke into the place, I don't think she can go and report her husband.
I think maybe that's where domestic I think there's an agency that deals with domestic issues. Do you understand? Like you cannot just go to like normal police station and say, oh, I want to go and report my husband or my wife or something.
There's domestic violence, which is different from what we
No, I'm talking about, I know there's domestic violence, but I'm saying there's domestic, what they call domestic, where they settle domestic issues in a relationship. So I'm going to pause because this fan is going to so I said I think there is a agency that deals with domestic issues, not domestic violence. Now I'm not sure, I'm speaking from the knowledge I think I have. Do you understand? So answer the marital force. Personally, I think for marital rape or marital force, I think it exists in a lot of marriages, and a lot of men get away with this because they know that there is no law there's no law guiding, like there's no law that is punishable or that can punish them. And again, I don't want to be a true judge of this particular situation, but as a man, if you are listening to me, I feel like every woman deserves respect, in as much as the Bible say, and two shall come together and they shall be one, and your body is their body is your body and everything. I feel like you should still respect not just a woman, like respect your wife Because at the same time, I mean, who am I giving this advice as a single lady? But regardless, at the same time, I mean, your wife is you. You are your wife. So if you are disrespecting your wife, it simply means you are disrespecting yourself. That's how I see it. So
Can I chip something?
why not?
Thank God, on the early stage, you mentioned that you could be biased. To me,
This is not me being
I
biased.
feel like you are biased.
I'm not being biased. Like, do you know what it means when a woman says no? Like, regardless, even if she's your wife or not your, like, even if she's your wife or not your wife, no is no. You should learn to respect that as a man. Any man that cannot respect a woman's no is a wicked man.
Okay. Now, let's take it from a general point of view. What can you now say about a woman still doing the same forceful RAP to the man? Have you ever pictured it in your head?
I don't care.
Exactly my point. Hence why I said you are biased. Because one, as a woman, you just feel like it is not possible.
No, I know. If okay,
It is not possible, or it doesn't make sense. How will your wife? Because you can't
Force
really
herself
picture.
on you.
Yes. Now, as a husband that has been asking his wife, and she has been refusing, there can be times where to him, he's like enforcing it as a man, normal, like just like saying, my wife, don't do this, and I'm standing my ground on it. But it doesn't mean that he's going to trap her or cage her like the way a kidnapper would hold someone. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I mean, see, but let me tell you something. I feel like it's just like a double standard. Because if we're even talking about this particular case and we're saying, oh, I understand where you're coming from in the terms of picturing. It's just like saying sexual abuse to young people. And you find out that when you check the statistics, which I cannot verify currently, that the statistics of men being abused from their young age is actually higher than that. So that means you can actually say, oh, some women that are very, very stupid, foolish, and sorry, I don't even know where to classify them.
Are taking advantage
of the situations
of these boys.
Yes, and doing certain things to them. So me, I'm not even, again, I don't want to come off as being biased, and I don't think I am being biased. I understand the point. I understand all of these things, and I'm not agreeing to any of them. It is just that most times when you talk about domestic violence, you find out that domestic violence is more, women are more victims of domestic violence than men, because a lot of women speak out. But when you look at marriages, relationships, and everything, we are seeing that a lot of men are actually suffering domestic violence. Because domestic violence do not have to be physical. It could be emotional, it could be mental, it could be sexual, it could be in any form. So personally, again, where I'm trying to come from is I'm not being biased, in the sense that I understand that even men face domestic violence. So I think I also understand that men might also experience marital force. Do you understand?
Yes.
So I'm accepting that fact that yes, it is possible. Yes, it is true. But where I'm coming from is a place where women are not the ones speaking up.
Now,
so that's where I am coming from. I'm not trying to do gender equality and everything. Okay.
Accepting that fact that okay, it can be two-sided. How do you think the law will be able to hold up against it?
No, there's actually no law. That's what I'm saying. There's no law that punishes any husband or wife from maritally forcing their partner.
There's kind of a law.
No, there's no law.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I at least I want to. I did now for Nigeria now. I don't know about other side.
Because I was talking about outside.
Okay, me I don't know about that.
I've been hearing this thing. It has been coming up a lot. What I'm trying to say, if now we decide that I want to make it a crime, a criminal offense, and all that. Picture where a wife reports her husband for.
That means there'll be a lot of reports, a lot of cases.
Exactly. Now, number one, the woman will say her husband maritally forced. Then the man too can say the wife maritally forced him too. Because there's no evidence.
True.
Do you get where I'm coming from now?
Yes.
Do you understand? So, legally, how will I put it? Yes, legally, as a married couple, you have the right to demand.
And even spiritually, as a Christian,
you have the right to demand from your partner. Do you understand? So if these things are just, to me, I just feel like these things are just things that are just coming up for women to just take revenge on men.
Please, we're not going to be doing gender
Gender.
gender
No, what we're trying to
equality
see,
here.
it's not about equality. It's just about the same way where the world has been placed into a system where they're trying to protect one gender against the other, creating a lot of.
So sorry, my love. So still talking about the double standards.
Yeah.
What will you now say about polygamy and polyandry? I mean, I remember when I was in primary 6, that was when I knew the difference between polygamy and polyandry, and I understood that polyandry is a kind of relationship that a woman marries more than one husband, and then polygamy is when a man gets married to more than one wife.
Yes.
Now, this is where the double standard is coming from.
Okay.
Have we seen? Is it common in the society that a man, or rather a woman, a woman has 2-3 husbands, that they all know themselves, they are living under the same roof, they all know themselves and everything? Is it possible?
It's possible.
It's possible. Provided the woman is the one providing for them.
Do you understand that?
So how do they determine paternity? I mean, the world is really getting. The world is so crazy.
That aspect now you're talking about is quite different. Why? Because biologically, physically, mentally, everything is on a different level.
It's no longer going to be on a different level, because when you are having multiple sexual intimacy with this partner, according to my geo, said you are depositing your DNA, and that's why you find out that husbands and wives, they start looking alike.
What I am trying to say here is that the two aspects you are giving now, if you are looking at it on the natural aspect, they are two different. Like one side has more advantage than the other. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
It's just like saying the idea of men have to work and provide for the family. Biologically, you can see, okay, men are stronger, more logical, can endure another. While women take care of the family, you realize that they can multitask, they have emotions, they know how to handle those things. So when you now switch the table, you don't expect it to be equal.
How do women that always fight for equal rights actually think? I mean, trust me, I know the definition of being a feminist, but a lot of people, I feel like they've gone overboard with how feminist they are. I am not a men lover at all. I love me. I don't even have guy friends. I love me, my girls. But how do you actually advocate for equal rights for women in all aspects? And I'm looking at, like, some people are saying, oh, if a man can marry more than 2 wives, then I should be able to marry more than 2 husbands. I mean, this discussion, I feel like this particular topic is something that we should actually research on and actually hit the nail on the head and talk about.
That's the thing about this gender war. When it started out on a good base.
Yes.
Just like the same way
Okay, social,
when courtism
political,
started in Nigeria.
yeah.
It started in a good way, trying to fight against lecturers that are bullying students. And what has it turned out to be now? If people are logical, they can understand that sometimes what you think is right will end up being wrong.
Yeah.
The main view of this thing was because women were not getting equal jobs as men.
Yeah. Political, yes, go to schools.
Yeah. But now people are taking it to a whole different angle.
True.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Why? Because one thing about women is, once one speaks, 1,000 will speak to follow.
Yeah.
But they may not be speaking in the same language. Do you understand?
But just to put it out there, me, I'm a girl's girl.
As a guy, I respect women a lot. But I still understand that there's what they call place in whatever we are doing.
Yeah.
Just the same way men don't see it logical to take a woman to the work front. Except, I don't know, I think now some do, based on their, and now those people that do, from the little knowledge I know, they've taken you through a series of tests and everything, you've passed. Now, what does that mean? That
and they now behave like men.
Yes,
those people. They're not masculine.
They have many genes.
Masculine energy.
Yes. Just like there are some men that still have feminine.
Yes.
An animal in the wild can go in the snow without changing clothes, without beating, and to do just fine. Why? Because his biological structure is built to endure. The hair on his body is built to do this and that. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But we as a human, we can't go with our bare skin and survive quarter as much as these animals will survive.
Yeah, but the thing is, we can actually go on and on with this particular topic, and we are still not done. And that's why even on Twitter today, it's so tiring. I will go on Twitter today and I'm saying, oh, men are this, women are this, and I'm like, okay, we should be done with this particular conversation. And then the next week, that same conversation is coming up, and it's coming up new. So there's always something new about this same topic, this same conversation, which I feel like if we continue having this conversation, I'm telling you, we'll be going back and forth, because there are a lot of opinions, a lot of perspectives and everything in regards to this particular thing.
Bring this up was that this marital stuff is still a child, or it was still bettered out of the fact that out of this gender war. Do you understand?
Yeah.
To me,
so that's the polyandry, whatever.
Yes.
So a woman is like, if a man can do it, why not? Why can't I?
That's one aspect. What I'm just trying to say is these different laws. Now the world is trying every possible way to find ways to protect the woman child more and more. And these feminists, these feminists try to develop different ways to counter-attack, like to punish men. Let me put it that way, because most of these laws are to punish men.
Okay.
Understand? Meanwhile, the actual intent is to give a balanced.
Again, it could be that they don't just understand the actual definition of being a feminist. For people that are feminists, this is not me coming for you. I've loved to identify myself as a feminist, but the feminist, I don't want to find myself in the community of feminists. I don't want people to come for me being in the community of some Nigerian feminists, because I feel like they are very, very bitter. So I feel like you should go back to Google your dictionary and actually check, why were women fighting for the rights of women? Why were we fighting for gender inequalities or equality? Why were we actually doing certain things and not go back to the drawing board, and let's go back to doing the right thing and not start looking for how to hate on on the good people? I'm okay with you hating on the bad guys. First of all, before I end this video, because I actually need to end this video, shout out to Angela Kidze, my baby girl. Thank you so much. I actually wanted to give this shout out at the beginning of the video, but it's crossed my mind, if that's the right word. But shout out to you, my earrings, my necklace, for like my birthday gift. Thank you so much. You can see I'm rocking, and I know you're watching this particular video. I wanted to know I love you so much, girl. Angela and my Daniel, I love you guys. And I really need to end this video. If you love videos like this and you have topics in mind that you actually want us to actually have a conversation on, drop it on the comments and let's discuss. And maybe one of these days, one of you will be sitting with me and we'll be talking. And again, I want to appreciate my baby. Thank you, baby, for taking out of your time for stressing you to come and do this video. We have a lot of we have a lot of videos that we actually need to create, but I'm only going to be creating that video when I'll keep my mouth shut. But regardless, thank you for coming, thank you for watching to this point. This is a very long video. I'm so happy. And if you're not yet subscribed, guys, please subscribe to my channel and tell me how I look, my new look. Bye, peace.